And now it says I'm live.
And you are.
Okay. Well, hello, anybody and everybody, or anyone. This is Jamie DeLugash. It's the Earnings Player live market open webinar. Having some technical difficulties this morning. Apologize for that. I have Megan joining me to help me out in case people are having trouble getting into the room, and whether I continue to keep having technical difficulties. It looks like there are a few people coming into the room, and it may be a function of folks getting tired of waiting. The market is already open, and so we're a good 15 minutes late here. I really apologize for that. Not sure what the problem was, having some technical issues with my computer, so apologize for that. The couple folks that are here, if you can just click in your chat box whether or not you can hear me. Okay, Tom, hi, thank you. Welcome, and Megan, it looks like a few folks are starting to roll in now, so we're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And as I said, the market's open. So this is going to be kind of an abridged version of our Market Open webinar. Of course, on the day that I want to keep things short and have to leave here at 9:50 Eastern time, I'm 15 minutes late logging in. So that's going to give us only a few minutes together. I do have my screen shared now, and let me go open a window and get Yahoo Finance up and running. 2 bonus trades working today with the market.
Real quick, can everybody see his screen? If you can see his screen, if you wouldn't mind just typing a Y in the chat box. I actually don't see it, so I just want to make sure that everybody else is able to see what you're showing them. If not, you might just have to tell us all what you're looking at.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So now I'm back to the room as well, so I can read the chats. Still have a few folks logging in, and again, I apologize, folks, having technical difficulties this morning, and try to get that cleaned up as quickly as possible. And on top of that, I have to leave at 9:50 Eastern time. So this is going to be a very short and sweet webinar. The market is open. Stocks across the board are higher. Let's look at our 2 trades. Men's Warehouse actually delivered a pretty decent earnings report. It was light on the revenue side, and we're getting back to having companies having to report pristine earnings without any blemishes. Men's Warehouse is down 6%. Let's take a look at TiVo. And that one, not a lot of volume in the early going. The stock's only up fractionally. So a little bit of a disappointing open to our earnings trades. We do have call options on both Men's Warehouse and TiVo. Both companies did what we expected, lost some of our steam on yesterday's market rally, but both of these stocks weren't up too much to have us change our opinion on the earnings trade. TiVo matched earnings estimates, beat on the revenue side. Stock was open or up a little bit higher in the pre-market trading, but on very low volume, so it's tough to get a read on what's going on there. And Men's Warehouse is looking like that one's going to be a loser, with the stock down at the open over 6%, now over 7%. Again, not really sure why that reaction. They did beat on their earnings. They reaffirmed their guidance. The only blemish was they had a little bit of weakness on last quarter's revenues, but again, like I said, they reaffirmed their guidance going forward. So that shouldn't have had the stock being sold off, but be that as it may, it is down. And and that's taking that trade off the table for us. That one's going to be a loser. As for TiVo, in this market environment, I would hold on to it. It is a September expiration monthly contract, which means it expires next Friday, September 18th. I would most certainly hold on to that option contract until we get the reaction that we're looking for there. At least for today, and perhaps even longer. Going back to the Yahoo screen and looking at TiVo, with about 10 minutes into the open trade, we're still only up fractionally. They're just not having a big bounce. If you read between the lines here, it's an interesting reaction. You have stocks higher, and frankly, I'm not trusting the rally. It's nice to see stocks stabilize for sure. But when you see a Men's Warehouse and you see a TiVo, where you actually have factual information that you can use to value a stock, you're not getting a healthy reaction to the earnings news. And yet, on the speculative side of the equation, you have computers and institutional managers and traders buying stocks with blindfolds on, apparently, not really caring about the underlying fundamentals. It should make you quite nervous about what you're seeing in this so-called rally. If the market was healthier, I think you'd have both Men's Warehouse and TiVo shares higher, simply based on the fact that their valuations are actually pretty attractive. And then to boot, you had positive earnings news to add into that mix. But right now, we're looking at Men's Warehouse being a losing trade, and TiVo moving sideways, only up fractionally. Again, certainly apologize for the technical difficulties. I don't like to keep anybody waiting, and if you're on time in my world, that's actually being late. So I like to be early to things, and for whatever reason, my computer was just not cooperating. And it does look like a number of folks gave up trying to log in. And Megan, we might have to send out an email just apologizing. If we're going to do a replay, we can certainly send the link out for the replay.
I can definitely send out a link for the replay so that people who missed it are able to hear what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, well, if the few folks that are here, if you have any questions, go ahead, and I'm gonna put it out last call for questions. I don't really have much to add to the trades that we have working. It is the slow season for earnings. I'm not sure whether or not we'll have any trades next week. This week was unique, again, looking at bookending a weekend on some volatility to see how the market reacted, and we're not getting the pops that I was expecting. So, Greg, do you see that comment from Greg? It won't help for me to respond if he's not having any audio or video. He's out in the wilderness, I guess, webinar wilderness. Well, Megan, I'm going to wrap things up here, and if we do have any trades for next week, we'll have a full week now to get our technical stuff in order, and hopefully this doesn't happen again. First time it's ever happened this. So hopefully it's just a one-time deal, and we'll be back in action next week to the extent we have any bonus trades. You should have. We talked about signing up for the next quarter. I know the publisher sent out
an offer for an upgrade to your membership to the earnings player. If you have not had a chance to reply to that, go ahead and reach out to the publisher and see if they'll open the door to the offer. I think it was a pretty good offer. I believe it was an annual upgrade of 4 quarters for the price of 3. So you should go ahead and sign up for that. That's a pretty good deal. And I don't think they plan on doing that kind of an offer again. So this was kind of a pre earnings season offer for our current members. You probably won't be seeing it again. Send them an email, let them know that you were on the Live Market Open webinar with Jamie, and he said that it'd be okay for you guys to sign up. And I'm sure they'll let you do that. If you have any problems, you can certainly send me an email to that millionaire hotline at gmail.com. Those emails are being forwarded directly to our customer service, and I always get those pretty promptly. So again, I'm going to sign off. This is Jamie DeLugash for the Earnings Player Live Stumbling Market Open webinar today. Good luck with all of your trading the rest of the week, and if I have another trade for you, the green sheet will go out on Monday morning. Take care, everybody, and thanks for joining me.